A Get Rich Pep Talk Guide. A Get Rich Introduction. The conventional success happiness self-help industry is about setting goals and working on them day by day. Beyond that, it's a lot of discreet one-liner advice that doesn't help anyone much because it doesn't address the engine that is your life. The New Age self-help industry is about the law of attraction, which is that if you have good intentions and set on a positive path, the supernatural forces of the universe will open up to give you whatever you want. This is not only wishful thinking delusion but an outright fraud, because many great people throughout history got killed exactly for trying to help improve the human race, plus the fact that artists and activists are generally the most positive, well-intentioned people anywhere, but most of them routinely get lots of rejection and live in poverty. I believe you have one essence, nature, or soul, and that's it. You are who you are. The strongest and happiest you can ever be is to follow it, as opposed to following the artificial values of the world or being a consumer spectator not doing much of anything. This book is my summary of at least 300 books I've scanned over the years in the philosophy section at the library, number 100-199, mostly the self-help books, which are between number 155 to number 158, plus there is a website where I can download almost any book for free, so I typed in the category self-improvement, then downloaded about 25 books which are also summarized here. They say self-help / self-improvement / motivational speaking / life coaching is a $10 billion a year industry in the United States. I say it's all a fraud because the highest enlightenment ever is. I am the pure natural me, away from everything I was ever brainwashed by since I had my first conscious thought at 4 years old. That's all you need. Stay close to the pure you until you die. That's the best life you can possibly live. This book is about other people's knowledge, wisdom, psychology, and philosophy about life that I found, summarized, and tried not to judge too harshly. I want you to see what's out there, then think about what's real and what's capitalist marketing hype. Beware of all the psychobabble self-help New Age diatribe advising you on how to find meaning and purpose in life. Most of it is a scam geared to suck people out of their money. I heard about one 5-day workshop offered by the secret people going for $10,000. That's a lot of money to pay for their delusional snake oil about the universe giving you what you want if you have good intentions. A lot of the people who write self-help, New Age books give you flowery, idealistic, stupid, naive one-liners and formulas, acting as though you just have to follow their X number of steps and you'll be enlightened and successful. Nobody ever told the New Age con artists who sell books and tapes that everybody thinks they have the greatest intentions and the road to hell is paved with good intentions. If everybody has good to great intentions, then why isn't everybody rich, beautiful, vital, happy, and in a great loving relationship? Talk to anyone. Virtually all of them think they have good intentions. Whatever happened to creating your life through your own sweat as you live it? Discover what you love to do. Figure out a way to earn a living from it, then do it every day, because the prize or the life calling of any individual is to constantly release their inspired natural energy. I would never tell anyone to blindly follow their dreams or their soul no matter what, because except for a few flaky flukes who make it, it's very painful to try to earn a living as an inspired, visionary artist / guru simply because the world doesn't give a damn unless you got a super fantastic ideas or you can get some big record label or a New Age publisher to back you and hype you up to the mainstream audience. The biggest lie going around is to tell people to follow your passion and the money will automatically come. Tell that to the multi-millions of starving artists out there. Be wise about everything you do. Have one foot grounded in practical reality. Don't read some flowery book then give up your day job. Financial security is always the most basic bottom line. You can find hundreds of self-help, New Age books at number 133, New Age, number 158, Psychobabble, number 291, Religious Inspiration, and number 299, Religious Inspiration, at the library. Try BF 500-800 for the Library of Congress system. If you want self-help videos, go to YouTube. There are loads of people trying to pump you up to get on fire for your life. Chapter 1. The World's Self-Help Money Advice. The New Age Self-Help Psychobabble about money. After I wrote this entire money book, I went out and got about 20 of the latest books on money at number 332 at the library and on the internet and put this book together to prove to myself that nothing changes. Pretty well everything in these books is the same information I discovered several years ago. There is nothing new, dramatic, or exciting about money and business. It doesn't change much. I read Wallace Wattles' book The Secret of Getting Rich and Napoleon Hill's book Think and Grow Rich. These books are over 70 years old. They simply say be positive, relentless, and wise about picking a field to go into. Money is a very simple subject. People try to make it seem complicated, then sell books, tapes, seminars and financial services. I'm old school. Keep life simple. It's about hard work with a bit of smarts and discipline. There is loads of information out there, I wouldn't call it knowledge, about the way you think about money determining whether you will get money or not and be rich or poor. Go on YouTube, type in Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich, and you'll see that he starts it off talking about having a wealthy state of mind and figuring out something where the money is. Get into an abundant field of life, not a dead one. Then you got Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill talking about doing something you love to do and do it every day. Og Mondego says to serve your fellow man in the greatest salesman in the world. There was a guy by the name of Stuart Wilde promoting a new age kind of money book in the 1980s. He has passed on but still has a website, stuartwilde.com, and lectures on YouTube. Kevin Trudeau, the infomercial king who the American government sentenced to 10 years in jail for allegedly making false claims when promoting his diet book, has a 13-part program called Your Wish is Your Command. All 13 parts are on YouTube for free. Tony Robbins has plenty of videos on YouTube. Dr. Bob Vital has New Age type money attraction videos on YouTube. To me, they're all a bunch of overweight middle-aged guys flapping their gums to try to make money for themselves, not really to help people, because if they were, they would tell the truth, which is that there are no New Age laws of money. You work hard with a good idea and hope the people like it. Sometimes they don't. There is no rational reason as to why some things catch on virally and some don't. I won't listen to that stuff because I know my true nature. After that, everything else is BS. To me, but there are plenty of brainwashed people in the world who don't know this and are willing to pay good money for all the hype and hope for sale out there. The psychobabble is endless. Type Getting Rich into YouTube. Then there are all those religious preachers on TV preaching that prosperity is good. There are journalists outing some of these preachers for their materially excessive lifestyles. True Christians don't live in material excess. Go to number 155-158, number 332 or HG 179 at the library. Anyway, here are some principles based on the money psychobabble books I scanned. It's not about money. It's about the freedom it represents. Know your natural passion in life and follow it to earn a living. Be self-confident. Believe in yourself. Constantly learn new things. Use your time wisely. Don't waste time on frivolous things. Focus on growing and developing. Success is a journey achieved by doing your best every day. Sell by offering to help the buyer. Dare to dream big ideas but stay grounded in the real world. Have a clear sense of purpose, a plan, what you must do every day. No matter who you work for, you really just work for yourself. Do what you love to do by nature. Try to be the best you can be. Work as long and hard as you can day by day. Constantly learn new things about life and your field. Save some money every week. Learn your business. Help others, serve others. Forgive everyone. See the good in everyone. Try to love your family. Accept people with their faults. Ideas need action. Live in the present. Be persistent. Continue to do better. Live in self-truth, not delusion. Determine your purpose and live by it. Have fun through what you do. Be quick in your work. Don't be slow. Be dependable. No matter what you achieve, you have to keep achieving something. King Solomon said everything he did was like grasping at the wind. The way to not feel useless is to help people who desperately need help. Self-discipline is simply being true to yourself. Find good people to ally with. Exercise for health. Always be active. Failure is common. It's a learning experience. Never quit. Dejection is normal. Success is doing the best you can with what you got right now. The law of cause and effect is that you work hard intelligently and you succeed, but the truth is that many people work themselves to the bone with not much results while others luck out for some random reason. Have a clear purpose and stay on it. I am the captain of my soul, I am the master of my fate. Bill Henley. Do what you love and it's not work. The quality of your life will be determined by the depth of your commitment to excellence, no matter what your chosen field. Vince Lombardi. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Continuous learning is necessary for success. Get what you want by helping others get what they want. Thought is the original source of all wealth and success. Do what comes naturally. Do your work with love. Don't watch the clock. Winning is not a sometime thing, it's a life attitude. Imagination is more important than facts. The key to happiness is a sound mind in a sound body. Ted Roosevelt. Fight your problems through work. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Nothing can take the place of persistence. Talent will not, nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not, unrewarded genius is. Almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Calvin Coolidge. Success is the result of hard, intelligent work. Become what you think. You manifest what you think by the law of attraction according to pretty well all the self-help gurus, but I think they're all phonies preaching bullshit because everybody thinks they've got great intentions. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, and artists, activists, writers, and musicians have some of the greatest intentions in the world, but most of them are poor and struggling. Meanwhile, some flaky pop stars seem to get all the luck. Think money, think rich even if you aren't. Always have cash on hand to feel the power of money. Think that you're wealthy, act that way. Act like you attract money because you're so fabulous. Buy nice, expensive things to help live the wealthy mindset. Always look for ways to make more money. Think wealthy, but also think in such a way that you don't need money. Be happy and the money will come. Do what you love and the money will come. Don't live above your means. Save money. Focus on making money and learning about it by reading money books, number 332 at the library. Watch make money videos on YouTube. Create money by believing you deserve it because you have something great to offer the world. Believe, set goals. There is no limit on abundance. Believe in your inner voice. Think and dream big. Focus on progress every day. Do something. Imagine your greatest, most prosperous vision. Think about it so much that it becomes your reality. It becomes part of your subconscious mind according to psychobablists, but I don't believe there is a subconscious mind. My mind is right here, right now, always, nothing hidden. Money is a byproduct of doing something great that helps others. Money by itself is not the end goal. The end goal is to improve humanity. Think rich. Manifest success with hard, smart work. Fear slows you down. Get over it if you're serious. Be grateful for what you already have. Serve others humbly. A positive attitude is the old-fashioned necessity. You are responsible for everything that happens in your life. Eliminate all doubt, sorrow, excuses. Whatever you can do, or dream you can, begin. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Goethe. Think money. Money is legal tender. It is value. Do you want it more than you want health or peace? Money is numbers somewhere. You create its value through what you think. Create the product you want to buy. Create your life with action. Be bigger than your problems. Poor people are smaller than their problems. Use your creative power. Put your whole mind into action. If you want to achieve big dreams in business, go to a group with richer connections. Apply for membership in prestigious organizations. Create or join a group of go-getters. Fear is a powerful motivator. Deal with fear by taking action for what you want. Rich people are spiritual. Prosperity is a synergy of spirit and desire. There are no victims, only volunteers. What drives you? Strive to be healthy, happy and rich. Believe you can do great things. Focus. Pay yourself. Save your money. How to get rich for real, don't just think about it. Budget your money. Don't spend money on things you don't need. Get rid of debt. Use your money to create more money. Either invest it in stocks, rental properties, real estate, something else, or start a small business over and above your job or business now. Make money work for you. Read my business books to help you learn about business ideas. Learn about taxes. There are many deductions and credits. Either learn it for yourself or find a good tax advisor to find all the loopholes for you so you pay the minimal amount of taxes. Books about money are at number 332 at the library. Business books are at number 650, number 659. Money is not emotional. Don't spend it to try to make yourself feel good. Buy what you need only. Save the rest of your money until you get enough to invest or until you get an idea worthy to get into to make more money. Try clickbank.com or payloadz.com to create a digital product to sell. Track all your money. Know exactly what you spend on what. Look at your bills. Question charges you don't understand. Simply do not spend money on anything you don't really need. Someday you will need that money. Save it. At the very least, save 10% of every paycheck. Happiness comes from releasing your spirit, not from material things. Everybody will have emergencies in life. Save your money for them. Get rid of all debt except for your mortgage. For a car, either drive a cheap one or get along without one if you live in the city. It's easy to get around most cities through walking, biking, buses, cabs, friends' cars, renting a car sometimes, or joining a car sharing club. Debt kills you because you're paying a lot of interest on that debt, which is money for nothing. Credit cards are designed to keep you in debt forever. When you save, you make compound interest work for you. Be on guard with all financial advisors and tax advisors. It's best to manage your own money. Get a big tax company to fill out your taxes because they usually know what's going on, and if they scam you, you can sue them and they will probably have the money to pay the settlement. I repeat. Trust no one with your money. Consider investing in CDs, money market accounts, mutual funds, or stocks. Buy basic life insurance if you have kids. Buy a house. Find a way to make extra money, like get another skill job or start a business. Don't ever invest in anything a friend brings you. Don't invest in opportunities you see in TV commercials or anywhere. Pay your credit card bill within the grace period every month. Money is not a complicated subject. Money advisors pretend it is. For the most part, save your money. Pay your bills. Don't buy stuff you don't need. Park your money in either a money market account or a big, safe stock or mutual fund. Don't trust what anyone says about money. Learn about it through books. Pay off high-rate credit card debts first. Find all your important financial documents. Look them over. Understand them. Copy them through a computer scanner. Keep them in one place. Make wise decisions. Read stuff at cnnmoney.com and wisebread.com. Figure out what you really need. Get rid of everything else. Life is always changing. Keep up. Get automatic bill paying if possible. Bounced checks are expensive. Half of all people get divorced. Rely on yourself with money knowledge right now in case you never lose your spouse. Don't take unnecessary investing or spending risks. Use money frugally and efficiently. If you sell your house, all that money is capital gains taxes. It might be better to rent it out. Spend time learning about money rather than worrying about it. An easy way to learn money is to go to the library, get all the copies of the past year's Money magazine, then read through them. Money.com, Kipalinger.com. Develop a master plan for managing your money. Think about retirement. Will you ever retire? Think of a way to make money, like buy a duplex to bring in rental income. Close to 90% of people retiring are totally dependent on Social Security for money. Poverty is common. It can happen to anyone. Don't buy stupid big things you'll rarely use, like extra cars, RVs, boats, ATVs, golf memberships, etc. Compound interest from savings helps, but it won't make you rich. Excessive materialism is a disease. I own almost nothing by choice. That's why I don't worry about money like most people do, because I have few needs or debts. You lose energy and health as you age. Chances are you will sit in a small room and go almost nowhere. Get rid of a big house and any big things you own. You don't need much. You might need long-term care. The best thing to do is to give your assets away to your kids so you become a ward of the state and they take care of you. Create a mission statement for your life. It's great to plan for retirement, but I've known at least a dozen people who died before they ever collected a cent of retirement money. Live now. I read a book on retirement planning. They're nuts. As a Christian man, I heed what the Bible says, which is don't plan too much for the future. All you're promised is now. I don't think I'll ever reach old age. If I do, I'll worry about it then. I feel that I'll die because of the rough way I've lived. I'm wearing out right now. I don't want to be old anyway. Many people who make lots of money don't have any because they spend it all. Make a will immediately to avoid hassles when you die. Worrying about money drives people to stress and even death. Learn about it. Practice wise money management skills. Keep financial documents to cover yourself legally in case people accuse you of doing something wrong. File your financial records in these categories: car, debt, home improvements, income tax, investments, insurance, medical/dental, miscellaneous, property tax, utilities, warranties, wills/trusts. Organize your money. Get all your paperwork together. Know what you spend and what you take in. Things happen to unsuspecting people. If you marry twice and die without a will, your second wife gets it all. Your children from the first marriage get nothing. When you do estate planning, be aware of taxes that could eat up some money you leave to heirs. Don't trust anybody, including lawyers and friends. Don't trust your money to a will executor. Try to do it all yourself through trusts. In Halifax, NS Canada, the mayor of the city was accused of taking liberties of a will he was trustee of. There are always changes to estate tax laws. Have everything together on a piece of paper or computer file. Seek professional counsel, but don't give other control of your money. The more you know about taxes, the less you pay. Accountants are conservative. They will protect themselves before giving you a deduction they are unsure of. If you have lots of money, get 2 income tax statements done to see which is best for you. Know tax rules yourself. As long as you know the rules and apply them fairly, you're staying within the law. If they audit you, everything is legal. There is tax software that can help you. The easiest way to have enough money is to have few material needs. I jog the streets. Often I see garage doors open. In many garages, I see lots of boxes of stuff piled up. It's all wasted money. Borrowing money means you pay interest unless you can pay it back within a grace period. That's why debt is bad. There will be life emergencies where you will need money, so save now. Don't ever sign a contract without understanding the whole thing. Get rich by using your ideas to start some kind of business. Figure out a way to create more money, like get a second job, start another business, rent a room in your house, invent something, buy fixer-uppers or buy rental estate. Check guru.com for freelance opportunities. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Use it to create an idea to make money. Use what you love to do to make money. For income tax purposes, you must start a business that you intend to make a profit from. Conduct your business as a business, not as a hobby. Keep good tax records. Create a business bank account. Have a business plan. For business, keep a tax diary made up of all paperwork including all receipts. You can scan receipts to create a JPG file of them. The IRS considers the following as inherently suspicious businesses: antique collecting, car racing, ministerial duties, music recording and production, show horses, showing dogs, stamp collecting, travel and tourism, writing. You must advertise to make money in business. Home offices are good for tax deductions, but keep the home office physically separate from living quarters so that you don't put living quarter bills as home office expenses. The law states that a home office deduction covers the extent that a portion of the dwelling unit is used exclusively and on a regular basis for business. Keep the home office for business only. Make it look that way. Deduct meals, entertainment, car gas, and travel only when doing business. When you do, document it. Staple the receipt to a piece of paper that says where, why, and what you did. Deduct meals only when eating with a client. Deduct entertainment when networking. If you run a business, spread part of the wealth by hiring or making family members co-owners so your tax burden is spread out. If you hire family members, give them real jobs that you document. Pay by check for jobs to leave paper trail. Always write the specific task down to document it. Give your family member employees medical insurance and use this as a tax deduction. Set up a medical reimbursement plan to pay for other medical expenses. Set up a Kia pension plan and IRA. Hire your children. Learning about money is boring, but the alternative is poverty. If you start a business, stay legal. Get a business name, the right business licenses, get the city/county business license, a state tax number/license to collect sales tax if applicable, a zoning permission, a business bank account, patents and trademarks, business insurance, unemployment insurance if you have any employees, etc. If you incorporate, get a federal ID number from the IRS by filing Form SS-4 to set up withholding and federal unemployment tax for any employees. File necessary employee forms such as W-2s, Forms 940 and 941 for unemployment and Social Security. If you have employees, you need to file Form I-9 for their immigration status. There are health and safety laws, OSHA.gov. If your business employs 3 or more people, you must carry workers' compensation insurance to cover injured employees. There are minimum wage laws. Each employee must fill out IRS Form W-4 for withholding and for claiming exemptions on income tax. Inspiration for money and business. Dream big. Set money business goals. Evaluate yourself to know exactly where you are right now. Deal with immediate financial problems like debt. Get rid of all things you don't need and anything that might be considered a luxurious frivolous product, because happiness is in your spirit. It's in what you do, not what you own. Excessive materialism is a sin against life, to have excessive stuff while others have nothing, so if you get rid of it, you're freer to pursue peace, love, and purpose. Decide that you will commit to work very hard to help people get what they want as part of your life purpose given to you by God in order to get what you want out of life. Never be greedy. Always give of yourself. Simply do what you feel in your true nature given to you by God to help others in order to earn your living. Be aware of life around to see opportunities and do them. You have to work every day at whatever it is you do to help others to earn money for yourself. If there is a risk, think it through carefully. Don't just jump in. If it's too risky, don't listen to the attitude of pop culture which says go for it no matter what. In real life, many people who go for it lose almost everything. Respect all people. Watch your behavior to see if you come off as arrogant or loud. Network to try to find new opportunities. When you go out for business, look clean and well dressed. Manage your personal money like don't get into debt, create a will, save money. Always look for new opportunities. Be good. Serve others. Help people. Enjoy life. Learn from others. Learn from books and talks on YouTube. If you succeed, look for something new to do. Learn the latest technology that you can use to improve your ambitions. Make decisions after you think about the situation clearly. In tough, emergency situations, make quick decisions decisively. Learn about money, number 332 at the Library and Business, number 650-658. You have to market yourself because if people don't know you exist, it doesn't matter how great your ideas are. When you do well, share the wealth with employees. If you work a job, look for a part-time business to start. It's easy to get depressed and lazy. Keep getting back onto your plan. Success is a lot of mundane work, not just glamorous ideas. Study your competitors. Learn from them. Learn about venture capital and angel investing to try to get financial help for your business. Write a good business plan. When in business, you must always have cash on hand to avert the inability to pay bills which would result in the death of the business. Check out franchises and businesses for sale as possible opportunities. Look for people doing well to partner with. Hire good employees. Don't get into a business if it's not what you feel strongly about. If your business goes big, find a good consultant to take it public. Don't dream to the point of delusion. Stay real. Use good lawyers and tax advisors. Always research new ventures well. This is called due diligence. Don't hire too many consultants. Do some of the work yourself. It's not about money. It's about helping others, getting close to people so you don't feel lonely all the time. Sometimes volunteering at non-profits leads to opportunities. Never put all your money in one place or in one investment. Help people who deserve help. Prove yourself by doing the small jobs well. When you buy a home, buy it with the thought of future resale. Become active in your trade and industry associations. Consider writing articles in your field. Learn skills that will help you be successful. Starting your own business is the major way anyone gets rich. Start a part-time business to get into it. Constantly develop sales and marketing skills. If you see good opportunities, seek to partner with other businesses. Live one day at a time. Stop worrying about the future. Don't just be concerned with yourself and your own success. Try to help other people and love them. Try to do something great for humanity and the world. That's real success. Want to make money and be financially free? Know your money, how much you have and spend, how much you make, what is useless, what is a necessity. Save as much as you can for the compound interest. Get out of all debt except for a mortgage. Don't associate with frivolous people, stupid people, and people who do not have conservative, saving values about money. Don't be friends with spenders because they will help you drain whatever money you have on useless things. Partying is fine for a season, but even partying gets old. You will get sick. You will need financial security. Fair weather friends will desert you in a heartbeat. The smartest people pay the least amount of taxes. You could get 2 different experts to do your taxes and use the best one as your tax form. Tax preparers are often conservative because they're afraid to make mistakes. It's best for you to go through the list of deductions and credits to get the most for yourself. I repeat, take a night or 2 to learn about taxes to maximize your results of your income tax. Constantly be ambitious. If you're working a job, strive to be upwardly mobile there, but you can do things on the side too, like get a second part-time job, start a small business, or make your money work for you, as in buying a piece of rental or fixer-upper real estate that you fix up during your off time. Learn from others by reading money and business books and watching money and business videos on YouTube. It's easy to buy a cheap home. Go on real estate websites that separate homes by worth and type in something like under $10,000. There are really cheap houses for sale out there. If you start a business, keep the business separate from your personal life for tax purposes. The more documentation you have, the less the tax man can get you for evasion. Pick the best business structure. I've written about it in my business book. Find information about sole proprietorships, partnerships, LLCs, and corporations almost anywhere. Follow the rules to avoid trouble with the government. The truth about investing in stocks and funds. There are at least 100 books in any good-sized library about stocks and mutual funds at number 332.6322. Everybody in the investing business says stocks always rise in the long run, but they don't tell you that then all in one fell swoop, the gains your stocks have made in the past 4 years are wiped out in a week. That's why I don't invest in stocks anymore. I still watch the money shows to see how they try to suck the people into coming back to the stock market after every crash. There are gains on some days, so they're all making it seem like you're missing out if you're not there in on it. The truth is that I'm a Christian man. My job in life is to try to do something good to help the human race, not to waste my time studying the stock market in the hopes that I will make more money. There's always the risk that any company goes belly up and you lose all your money. I've seen many company stocks go way down real quick, from being on the cover of a money magazine to being a total loser. Don't trust anybody. You're free to do what you want. I say cash is king. What I mean is that you withdraw cash every paycheck and hide it somewhere in a metal fireproof bucket. This is also a hedge against the taxman freezing your accounts for whatever reason. This idea is based on a book I read about a lawyer who all of a sudden had his accounts frozen by the IRS. He now lives in the Canary Islands. I don't blame him. Other than that, have few needs to start with. Save some money. Once you got several $1,000s together, go to a real estate website and type in something like house for under $10,000. See what comes up. Success is simple. Get educated. Find a decent job, save your money and do something wise with it, like start a part-time business. If you want to invest in stocks, look for established companies with good earnings. Look for companies that come out with new products. Look for leaders in their fields. Sometimes laggards turn around, but don't risk it. Get a discount brokerage account from a place like Ameritrade.com. If you feel the market is going down, sell. Keep it simple. Buy about 6 stocks. Don't mess with options, futures, etc. Mutual funds are basically the same as stocks. Watching the stock market takes time that could be spent doing valuable, interesting things. Personally, I have a bias against the stock market because it doesn't add anything to life except make money and lose money for gamblers. It's gambling. It's not like you're building something valuable for someone else. Never trust anyone whose business is money with money. They're all greedy. They all want their cut. They will churn your stocks if you let them. To me, by virtue of being in the investment business, a person is a bad person spiritually because good people start out wanting to do something that's real. Bad people just want to make money. All those money people are what I would call bad people in spirit. I don't trust any of them. It's all a big scam, complete with all those financial journalist talking heads on TV. They're part of the hype machine. They need the stock market in order to keep their jobs talking about it. Then they say there's going to be a correction. That's a nice sounding word they use for saying it's time for the bigwigs to crash the market for their own ends, which they do. The big bankers plan stock market crashes as part of their big plan to control the world by controlling the money. If you don't believe me, type in Money Masters and Secret of Ounce into YouTube and watch those videos. Some ideas to make money and get rich. If you want ideas on how to make money and get rich, either go on YouTube or on any general search engine and type in things like make money or get rich ideas. Affiliate programs are big nowadays. I've seen videos on YouTube and a book at the library where people claim to have made $1 million doing it. ClickBank is all about affiliate marketing. It's the same thing that the company Google does but on a smaller level. Loads of people out there have stuff they want to sell. They offer you the opportunity, through websites like payloadz.com and clickbank.net, to take their ad icons for their products and plaster them anywhere you want on the internet that you have a right to put them at. Then when random people click onto those ads, you earn a few cents every time they do it. There are lots of affiliate marketing websites that will help set you up, some for a fee. AdBright, Affiliate First, Affiliate Tracking, and Dale, Auction Ads, Auction Drop, Azoic Leads, Bidvertise, Blog Ads, ClickBank, ClickSir, Commission Junction. I noticed Blogspot offers you a chance to earn money writing a blog, but you have to have the blog for at least 30 days, then apply for Google AdSense or AdWords, whereupon they decide if your blog is worthy enough to carry their ads on it. You apply to them with your website. If they think it's worthy, they'll plaster your website with ads. You'll make money every time someone clicks on those ads. It's easy to write an ebook and publish it to Amazon, iTunes, Smashwords, Lulu, etc., but you probably won't make much money unless it's good and you market it like crazy. There are entire books telling you how to make money with eBay. Go to ebay.com and read what they say about how to make money through their website, then read free articles about it. Create a niche website about anything you're interested in. First, try to get an affiliate deal, that is, get some advertising company to plaster it with ads, then start selling your own products and ebooks for that niche subject. Try an internet radio show. Make money with ads, blogtalkradio.com. Post stuff up on youtube.com. If you get enough views, they have a program where you make money dependent on how many views your videos get. Some photography websites buy photographs or share the sale of them with you. You put your photos up. When one sells, they split the money with you. 123RF. Big Stock Photo. Photo Search. Is Stock Photo. Snap Village. Is there anything undiscovered in real estate? There are big websites like Realtor and MLS, but is there room for niche and local real estate websites? People have ideas for software and apps. There are many that seem silly, but some people make money from them. Hire somebody at Craigslist or Guru.com to create the app, then try to make money from it. Guru, TaskRabbit, Elance, Rent-A-Coder, Scriptlance. Food is always business. Figure out a way to sell it. A local guy used to sell pies on the side of the road until the government health people shut him down. People who sell good food never ever worry about money. If I had my life to live over again, the one sure thing I would know is the food and sex businesses. Can you make money selling videos and webinars online? I think YouTube and open courses destroyed that idea. Can you be an online coach or consultancy in some area? I heard a woman counseling people about their guardian angels. Can you have a website that has good content where you make money either through ads or by charging a membership fee to the website like some stock market insiders do? There are tons of virtual assistants online, people who do typing and other clerical work online. If you advertise this service in a local area where you can meet customers face to face if need be, it could be a feasible business. eva.org. Staffcentrix.com. a4hire.com. Create a local merchant's website. Create a website for your local area where you try to get local businesses to put up ads or links on your website, kinda like a local mall for local businesses. There are white label dating websites. They will set up a dating website for you for free. Your job is to create the niche, write the text, then advertise this website. Go to ebay.com, find the affiliate link at the bottom of the front page, join to start selling other people's stuff for a cut. Some people start local websites where they talk about the town, events, etc. You make money with ads. businessdirectorysecrets.com. Invent something, sell it and get rich. Write a bestseller. Offer local businesses to do their customer support telephone calls for them. I saw a video on YouTube about some championship card game I never heard of. There are still games waiting for someone to monetize over the internet. Look for people selling cool products. Contact them. Make a deal to sell that product, getting a certain cut for every order you bring them. This is affiliate marketing one-on-one as a salesperson. Life is consciousness. We're conditioned to think in terms of money, but the best things in life are free. I call it releasing my spirit. I think most people have not released their spirits freely away from sex since they were kids. You can live a decent life without much money. You can do physical and creative intellectual activities, eat well on the cheap, thereby having a sound mind and a strong body. After that, it's all about the crap created by capitalism, pop culture. You can have dreams. Work on them one day at a time while living a healthy, active life. Dream, but don't make dreams your master, like Rudyard Kipling's poem If says. Pay your bills. Live frugality. Save your money. Your wealth is in your spirit, what you do to stay inspired day after day. You won't be happy as a rich person if you can't be happy without much money. Why do rich people buy sports teams? Because they're lonely. They want human connections. You have to accept existential loneliness and go beyond it to give your life to a greater purpose you feel given to you by your God. It's the only way to get over feelings of emptiness. Money won't do it. I had lots of money. I felt as empty as ever. I only feel happy when I do things that mean something to me and earn self-respect. The naked truth is you alone. Whether you're rich or poor, you are still that essence. That's the real you. Money will give you financial security but will not magnify your essence or personality. Rich nerds are still nerds. Bill Gates or Steve Ballmer will never have the game to attract women by primal magnetism, not that they care, but they are what they are, just as you are what you are regardless of money. Don't spend money on meaningless things. Save it. This one factor will get you out of poverty. All chronically poor people spend whatever money they get as soon as they get it. Make money work for you. Be a good person but never sacrifice your own financial well-being to help others. If you do, you're a fool. No matter what, the bottom line is always to take care of your financial security first. When you have extra money, save it or invest it. You are your consciousness, what you think, feel, and do minute by minute, day by day. As a Christian man, I live by the tenet you are more than your body, food, and clothing. I'm not the fool that says don't worry, God will provide, or don't worry, be happy, tomorrow will take care of itself somehow, but I do believe our society is screwed because we got 25-year-olds with 401k retirement plans when there is a good possibility you will die before you ever retire. I read money books, I think how stupid they are to plan all your life for your final days. Then again, I realize if you're an old person with no money, you're screwed. I strive for financial security, but at the same time, all I am is spirit and energy. All I need is almost nothing beyond a small room and some food. I try to honor the romantic spirit I was born with, that I wrote about in A Free Spirit's Search for Enlightenment. The concept of money to me is a real drag, but it's reality, so I'm telling you to deal with it and never ever entrust anyone else with your money until you're about to die. Something to me about retirement planning seems anti-Christian, even though I realize we should save our money for old age. To me, it's this idea of hoarding your money while I'm told by my spiritual beliefs to give everything I have away. Just keep living, being a good person. My point is, don't be so greedy and mean that you're this rich asshole living in a big house while people around struggle every day. Always live humbly no matter how much money you have. Don't be like those assholes. They won the lottery, so they got a swimming pool made with their family name etched out at the bottom of it. It's excess. It's a sin against life to be a gluttonous pig. I knew a 55-year-old millionaire who was kicked out of his company for being an old guy. He got a job as a school crossing guard because he has to have public contact with people. There are many things more important than money in life. Getting rich will only make you more of what you are now. If you're a pig, you will be a worse pig. If you're a drunk, you'll be a worse drunk. When you get to the point where you go shopping for what pattern of backsplash tile you want around your kitchen sink, you're a lost soul. You have lost the meaning of life, but we got many magazines and TV networks dedicated to home improvement. It's all meaningless next to what's in your soul. Are you going to be thinking about the pattern on your hardwood floors when you're dying? The only rule is don't spend all of whatever money you get. Save it, not like a pig but as a normal person worried about taking care of the future, like the Egyptian king storing grain for 7 years because he knew there would be drought and famine. Earn more money than you need. Save most of it. Do wise things with your money. Most people are broke because they always spend all their money. Discover your passions and live by them. What is your burning desire that will get you out of bed every day? Focus on it to make money. The power of mind is the power of focus. Ninja warrior attitude in life and work. Subvert anything of value to the enemy. Accept the aid of enemies of your enemy. Treat your allies well. Give up all old loyalties and traditions in pursuit of what you do. Destroy your enemy invisibly anywhere you can without a direct confrontation. Be secretive and quiet. Don't blab about what you do. Wear dark clothes. Blend in. Have a principle of honor. Use evil against evil people only. Think about what you will do. Plan it out. Meditate to see yourself and the world clearly. Train to be in good physical shape. Culture the ability to relax to stay strong as opposed to allowing stress defeat you. Be patient with what you want. Bide your time. Strike when the opportunity is right. Study others. Try to figure out their motivations. Be strong, wise, brave, and silent. Gather knowledge and plan in advance. When in doubt, don't act. Wait for the right time. If your enemy gets you, act passive. Wait for a time to exit or escape. Don't be careless and leave things around that might implicate you. Good money mindset. Emotions can cause financial problems. Don't use money to try to buy happiness. If you do, you will never be able to buy enough to be happy because happiness comes from what you do. It has to be replenished day after day. Rental income is an easy way to make money. Save for a down payment on a house. Rent it out. You are now paying the mortgage with the rent you take in. Try to develop steady streams of passive income where money comes in, as in rent or royalty payments for creating something that other people sell for you. Don't buy a single unit house. Buy a duplex or triplex so you take in rental income. Real estate is the safest way to invest. Other ways are buying a business or buying stocks, funds, bonds, options, etc. Pay your bills on time. Pay all your bills. Fix your car right away if it starts running weirdly. Never buy anything you don't really need or want. Never spend more money than you have with borrowed money. Never beg for credit or a loan. Don't have a dream that you will win the lottery because you probably won't. Never go in debt except for a mortgage. Don't splurge on a wedding. Know all your assets. Write them down. Save your money. Simply don't buy junk you don't need. Culture friends and relatives to help you in case of hard times. Do odd jobs if you must to make money. Good debt is rental income. In the end, it will make you richer. Be careful with real estate because if there is a real estate bust, your property value can sink so low that you owe more than it's worth. Make a list of all your debts. Start paying the highest interest ones off first. Hire a good tax person so you pay the least amount of money possible at tax time. Figure out a way to bring in more money by starting a part-time business, getting a part-time job or selling stuff on eBay, Craigslist, etc. No matter what, you have to divorce materialism from happiness. Happiness comes from a release of the spirit. What's a romantic spirit? Figure it out. Live by it. Face your bad state of financial affairs and fix them. Save up for large purchases to pay in cash. Buy used products. There are plenty of ads for everything on Craigslist and Kijiji. The way to get over debt is to make a commitment to pay it all off quickly while living as frugally and as healthily as possible. Spend some time looking over your bills, then set goals of how you will get out of debt. Do what you plan with diligence. Make a list of all your debts and start getting rid of them. In some cases, if you call them and offer a lump sum payment, they might forgive half the bill because 50% is better than nothing. Talk to debtors to try to work out deals and arrangements. There are many part-time jobs around like parking lot attendant, pizza delivery driver, hospital orderly, cleaner, waiter, cashier, child care. Try a self-employment venture through ym.com. Keep fighting for a better life day by day. Chapter 2. Basic Inspiration for Life. Have a practical mind focused on improving your life. There is tons of stuff written on self-help and setting goals at number 155-158 at the library. I'm enlightened because I listen to my true nature and live by it no matter what. It's impossible to change unless your organic brain changes, as in a hit on the head or taking drugs that mess with your brain chemistry. Whenever you see some alleged guru talk about changing, you know that person is not enlightened. The highest anyone can go is to live by their true nature. That's it. Everything in the outside world is minor next to this. Your natural essence or state of mind should be to try to live an inspired a life as possible by releasing most of your natural energy every day, always trying to feel good and improve. Don't react emotionally to things that happen outside of yourself. Keep grounded in your own essence as a human being, even when loved ones die. You can't go crazy every time you hear bad news on the radio. There is you and your essence as a human being and the outside world. Don't let it affect your state of being. After that, you have to earn a living in the world. You can either go to the library and borrow books at number 331, Jobs. Number 332, Money. Number 650-659, Mostly. Number 658, Business. Number 370-379, Education. If you want health knowledge, either go to number 610-619 at the library or buy my health book. You need to able to think creatively to generate ideas to help you thrive. You have to be able to talk to people, deal with them, feel them, be empathetic to them. If you're in business, you have to sell yourself one way or another. What's a real man and a gentleman? Happiness comes from releasing my natural energy with gusto every day to set my spirit free. Anybody who doesn't live like this doesn't get it. If you believe in any God, the only thing your God wants from you is to be who you were born to be by nature, manifest the seed or potential He created you to be. You do that by knowing who you are and releasing that energy one day at a time. Your God works through you. You are His handiwork. You owe it to Him to be the person He created you to be in all your uniqueness, power, and beauty. The big tragedy of life nobody wants to talk about is that we pursue artificial codes of life defined for us by others as opposed to our true natures, then wonder why, despite all our material possessions, career success, status, and accolades from out there in the collective mindset we call society, we still don't feel like we're quite there. A real man and a gentleman is somewhere in the middle. He's not one-dimensionally ambitious to achieve material success in a capitalist world, but he knows he has to earn a living, and he does it by working hard at whatever he feels is good within himself. A gentleman is not an emotional dunce. He's friendly, empathetic, helps people and shows love to his close intimates. He's not the stereotypical one-dimensional, emotionless man. He works hard to get what he wants, but he's also a good guy. He's a loner for his vision most of the time, but he's a team player too. I'm not suggesting that you talk in an emotional way like sensitive, gushing women do, but I am suggesting that you pass out the olive branch to people you come across. It's better for you to appear friendly than to appear either neutral or antisocial. Show love through work. Work hard to help people and they'll like you and give you the money you want. Success is partially about making money, but more so feeling proud of yourself because you feel you're doing something good and worthy with your life. You are who you are the way you were born. Don't fake it by trying to be something you're not. It's not about you achieving success by somebody else's standards, the standards of the world. It's about living by your own standards with your own integrity. Men have a big problem with anger. I believe it's partially because of the hormone testosterone coursing through our veins and partially because we're trained to measure ourselves by world standards and never quite measure up to that image of success constantly flaunted at us in the mass media. Anger never achieves anything but makes you look like an ass and alienates the people around you. If you get angry, stay cool. Let it pass, then figure out why you were angry. It's usually because we feel betrayed or hurt, that the world is not fair. Live with it. That's the real world. Everybody in the world has their own sob story. You don't want to hear other people's sob stories, so don't talk about yours. Be strong on the inside. Become the person you were born to be. All you have to do is give honest effort day by day to honoring who you were born to be by nature. Be a man of action, not a depressed wimp making excuses for your pathetic, couch potato, passive life. If you feel guilty about shameful things you've done, mistakes you've made and shortcomings you have, forgive yourself and forget it all. Focus on a positive life in the future, not anything else. Don't try to control others. You can only control yourself. Talk to your wife and children about things that matter. Show affection and love to them. Honor your commitments and promises to them. Every man has problems, anxieties, and insecurities. I'm not suggesting you talk them out deeply with your spouse, but let her know if you got a problem so she knows it's not her who's causing your bad mood. In order to get what you want, you must first help others get what they want. The stronger you are as an individual, the more loving and peaceful you are. Persistence and determination are the keys to success. You must know why you are doing something, then you must do it with all your power. Great minds create ideas. Be the best, give your best to the world. Truly great men never gloat over their accomplishments. They simply move on to the next one. To work to help others is the greatest creed. If you do good to others, you will be successful at some point in time. There is no safety net, only opportunity. Recognize that you are an independent individual fine with your own thoughts. Look for clarity about your life's purpose. Work toward specific goals. Never give unsolicited advice. Don't openly put other people down. Don't act like a jerk. Don't be too materialistic. Don't jump to quick conclusions about people. Be tender with loved ones. Accept people on their terms. If you feel you're doing a good thing, don't listen to what people say about you. Be productive. Work hard. Show reserve. Don't blab things out, especially if you're angry. Bite your lip. Let it pass. Don't look back. Live for the future. If you screwed up, you can't change it now, so forget about it. Keep your priorities straight. Work on improving yourself. Do more work than wishful thinking. Always learn new things that can help you. Don't judge others. Focus on your own life. Don't look for fights but defend your position if you must. When you mess up, own up to it and apologize. Live by your innate sense of accountability, aka your soul. No matter what you achieve in the world, never brag, act uppity or show off. It's about what you feel within yourself. It's not about trying to make other people think you're fantastic. That's vanity. Strive to feel alright about your life right now. Be an optimist. If people criticize you like your family and your boss, keep your mouth shut, let them talk. Your reality is within yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Don't be moody. Even if you feel angry, down or frustrated, never let it show. Don't feel guilty about anything if you did not intentionally hurt anybody. If your mother found your porn stash and called you a loser, laugh and forget about it. Do what's right for you. If your wife or mother don't approve, too bad for them. Forgive everybody who ever made you feel bad in your mind, then live your life honoring who you are in your soul. Be a man, your own man. Be kind and loving but set boundaries. A normal loving relationship is to give steady kindness, love, conversation, and help, but not to go to either extreme. You have no qualms about doing what it takes to respect yourself as an individual and balance it out with a relationship. You're not all over the place either, trying to control your spouse or being controlled by her. You're good enough if you feel the power you feel you were born to be in your soul and live by it. Be mindful and conscious of who you are as an individual. In order to make friends and influence people, smile, be a nice guy, go along with what anybody says, be like them, act like them, never criticize, never find fault, etc. Be enthusiastic and inspired about your work. Set clear goals and work on them little by little, day by day. Be disciplined, work hard. Your mental attitude is everything. Keep your thoughts only on what you want out of life. Don't burden others with your personal problems. What separates the great from the average people is a sense of destiny. Your soul is the greatest source of strength in the universe. If you master yourself through self-discipline, no one will ever master you. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Never stop learning. Move a mountain one shovelful at a time. Dreamers are visionaries. Do not hate. It is self-destructive. The greatest revenge is to live well. You were born with a unique mission given to you by God. Your job is to make it come to pass. Keep your focus on the prize. To be successful, simply provide a useful service. The power or weakness of your mind will determine everything. For every dream, a price must be paid through hard work. A few flakes fluke out, but most success stories are the result of hard work. Don't wait for opportunities. Create them. Have the courage to go for what you want rather than fear failure. Your destiny is up to you alone. Be a people person. Be friendly, or at least act that way. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. What you look for is what you will find, either good or bad. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Compliment people. Be easygoing, or at least act that way. Smile. Believe in yourself even when nobody else does. Surround yourself with positive, hard-working people in your business. A belief in yourself and persistence are the keys to success. On the road to success, you will fail. Learn from your failures. Sometimes failure will be just what you need to find true enlightenment. Try number 155 to number 158 or BF 561 and HQ 755 at the library for books on bettering yourself. Phony experts for everything. They're telling us how to think in all the many psychobabble, new age and self-help books they've created. It's like we forgot to live by the intuitive wisdom we were born with. I saw the biggest psychobabble TV talk show host of the moment as I write this reveal his latest insight, which is 5 steps culminating in step 5, program yourself for success. This is supposed to be the best wisdom we got in society, yet it's stupid because you cannot program yourself or retrain your mind. Programming implies doing something artificial to somehow change the way you think, therefore act, which is symptomatic of a one-dimensional, capitalist world. He thinks a person can fix their lives by following his X number of steps and stages like a robot, but it's total bull because you don't change. You are who you are the way you're born. The highest you can ever get to in life is to discover your true nature, then honor it by releasing your natural energy every day with intensity and joy to honor who your God created you to be. That's it. You have to earn a living out in the world and not hurt other people, but everything else that society tells you or teaches you is not necessarily who you are in your pure free spirit. Since your free spirit was given to you by the most divine force in the universe, your creator, nothing from the world is superior to it. Our society has been invaded by phony experts pretending they got something on wisdom in life, but it all fades away except for your true nature. Every morning when you wake up, it's just you alone with your own thoughts. What do? Follow your true nature or somebody else's bull. The only free, enlightened people are the ones who follow their true nature every day. Everything that's not physical, objective law was created by people, so it's all fallible. Some guy gets a few academic degrees in any social science field, develops some theory or test, then all the stupid people blindly accept it as the legitimate, formal knowledge of the system. I even saw one where a guy measures physical beauty in people on a scale that goes from 1 to 100. He measures their faces and bodies and plugs it into his formula. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It can't be dissected and measured. What is emotional intelligence? How about operant conditioning? There are all kinds of psychobabble terms around like this that mean nothing because your consciousness, aka your soul, is holistic. It can't be broken down into different categories or separate traits. To me, a wise person is somebody who lusts for a vital, inspired life. This is the logical conclusion for anyone who wants to get the most out of their lives. It's not about some introverted, nerdy type people hiding behind some letters after their names, pretending they know something deep and advanced, kinda like the Wizard of Oz hiding behind the curtain. It's all a big lie meant to intimidate people with some illusory mystique of advanced knowledge supposedly available in books and at our formal education institutions, but it's just like the kid in the Emperor's New Clothes. I was looking through the American Psychological Association's website, apa.org, the other day. I couldn't stop shaking my head about how they created this massive industry of supposedly understanding human behavior out of thin air. It's all about expanding this field, no different than expanding any product line in the capitalist world in order to make more money and give themselves the illusion of more credibility. They're so huge now that the average person would be intimidated by them, thinking if they're that huge, they must have the goods on insight into the human condition, even though a guy like me doesn't buy any of it. It's all verbal diarrhea next to the insights any individual can come to by analyzing his own life, and also next to the wisdom I'm talking about in this book. There's nothing in the social sciences that I, as a lone individual living anywhere, even in a cave like my ancient ancestors did, can't equal or supersede through my own examination of my life. When you're in the cave alone thinking your own thoughts, that's the pure you. When you're plugged into society, working some job you don't really like, running in the rat race, reading books written by mainstream sanctioned system intellectuals, watching the mass media and trying to be cool like pop culture characters you see on TV, that's the artificial part of you. I studied a lot of the knowledge out there until I realized it was all created by mortal men and women like me. Whatever was written before 1950 may have some wisdom to it, like Socrates' know thyself, Plato's philosopher King and Ayn Rand's reverence for oneself, but these people have no conception of the potential life I have the possibility to live in a technologically modern world. Whatever was written since 1950 within the academic system of the social sciences has an iatrogenesis element to it, the creation of fake, meaningless, or trivial knowledge to expand the academic field, to give it more legitimacy, much like a company expands its product line even if the new products don't add anything to the functionality of the main product. If there are several hundred academic journals in the field of psychology, it doesn't matter if it's all useless knowledge except for the organic study of the brain. It's impressive and intimidating to the rest of the world to see that they have lots of journals supposedly full of useful studies on human behavior, but what if it's all meaningless crap that yields no insights into the true nature of the human condition? I realized that all these liberal arts academic disciplines are little boxes that these pseudo-intellectuals buy into, then perpetuate by being good little clones within the system. If somebody was really free and enlightened, they would see past it all and live their lives as free-thinking bohemians away from these closed institutions, pretending they got the goods on knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment about life in the liberal arts fields. Our lives have been packaged as a commodity. They got self-help books for every emotion, personality trait, type of relationship and hypothetical situation. You can read that stuff until you're blue in the face, but you'll forget it all within 3 days because none of it addresses the holistic essence that you are and the intuitive way you live. Life ain't all that deep. It's just nature and spirit. Every day, if you release most of the natural energy in your free spirit, that's the greatest day you could possibly have within the spectrum of the human condition. You have to always regenerate yourself one day at a time. That's what separates the champions of life from the generic mass of people living mundane lives. All truly wise people respect themselves enough to honor the only thing they own, their bodies and spirits, in order to try to maximize the sensuous experience of their lives. Life is spirit. All you have to do is figure out the spirit within yourself, then honor it. It's so simple, but many people choose to try to make lots of money rather than following their free spirits. Money is good. It can give you the means and the security to live by your free spirit, but if you work a job that makes you sad, tired, and crushes the free spirit inside of you bit by bit, day by day, you lose at life. Everything else is the psychobabble and bull of the world. If it goes against what's in your true nature, don't buy into it. If you do, you're destroying your life. Chapter 3. Get Rich Websites. Money Psychobabble Websites. anything-fast.com. creatingpower.com. esuccessmastery.com. keystoppower.com. extraordinaryleaders.com. freemoneyebook.com. hypno-success.com/millionaire-mpn.htm. icreatereality.com. icreatewisdom.com/sagar.html, science of getting rich. modefforsuccess.com. millionairecourse.com. mindpowernews.com. mrfire.com. personalpowernow.com.au. prosperityuniverse.com. scienceofgettingrich.net. secretmindpower.com. successconsciousness.com. total-success-4u.com. wealthbeyondreason.com. Wholesale websites. omine.org, Wholesale Marketers Association. chamec.com/closeout, closeout directory. naw.org, 202-872-0885, National Association of Wholesale Distributors. nwfleamart.com/fmw directory/comma Northwest Flea Market, Wholesale Dealer Directory, all across the United States. rlctrading.com/101, closeout tutorial. surplus.cc, find reviews and evaluations of wholesale and surplus products suppliers. surplus.net. thewholesaler.com. wholesalecentral.com. wholesaledistributorreviews.info. wholesalersusainc.com. wsmag.com, Wholesource Source Magazine. 1-800dvd.com. 1-AAWHOLESALELIQUIDATORS.com, 800-661-9430. 1-stopdvd.com/dvdmain.htm. 2-3isback.com. 3startwithsmc.com. 3wnet.com/corp/domalex, children's clothing. 4sgm.com. a1wholesalegiFTS.com. a 2zwholesales.com, 888-828-2525. AAAcloseout.com. AAAoverstock.com, 800-567-9258. AXISWholesaleLuggage.com, 310-719-1837. ABCWholesaleProducts.com. ACCWHouse.com, 800-241-2222, Motorcycle Accessories. ACISable.com, Cable Wire. AFMA4U.org, Furniture. Alibaba.com. Amonocycle.com.tw, 886-2531 9145, Taiwan, Bicycles. AmazingWebDeals.com. AmericanaPeople.org, 800-520-2262, Clothing. AnchorUmbrella.com, Umbrellas. AndysGarage.com. Angela-express.com. AngelGraphicsInc.com. Anglefire.com/biz. Anglefire.com/biz/greeting cards. Anglefire.com/biz/havocmaker. Anglefire.com/va/corner cupboard. Aniota.com/J White, manicure items. Aquasana.com, 817-536-5250, water purifiers. Areturn.com. AR-G.com, American rod and gun. ArizonaPottery.com, 800-420-1808. ArtexUSA.com, 310-549-9988, leather and craft goods. artistdegn7.com/free/freestuff.html. artmarty.com. asiansources.com. auctionmart.com. austriancrystal.com, 412-795-1671. anoel.com, 800-525-8793, accessory wholesale. b2b.sexshop365.co.uk. barocco.com, 800-289-2237. baileynet.com, outdoor power equipment. bargainbug.com. bargain-central.com. bargaindaves.com. bargaindog.com. bargainers.com. bargainfinder.com. bargainnews.com. basspro.com. batterschoice.com. bcbarter.com/classifieds.php. bellyrams.com, 9111-2465 6092, India, silversmiths, jewelry. beltbulletinckleshop.com, 800-962-5003, belt buckles. bestdealdvds.com. bf.cstar.ac.com, bargain finder. bigapplecard.com, 800-883-8090. biglotshwholesale.com. bizrate.com. bluefly.com. bookservices.com/wholesale.sources.html. bottomdollar.com. brewersewing.com, 800-444-3111, sewing machines, etc. btol.com. buckwholesale.com, 770-939-9334. builddirect.com, 877-631-2845, hardware, home stuff. busines-opportunities.biz. buy4lesinc.com, electronics. buyers-depot.com. byluggagianline.com, 971-4225-2872, United Arab Emirates. buynewmovie.com. buyandsavedirect.com, 909-272-2227. buyrightVD.com. buyrightVD.com, 877-867-3837, DVDs and CDs. bulletinused.com, 800-526-6052. cars-n-trucks.com. carwaxes.com, 866-798-9011. catalog.com. catalog.com/Debmar, jewelry. cavalierdistributors.com. cavitamin.com, 626-336-7338, vitamins. cdandDVDbargains.com. cdmovers.com. cdplusdolphinvideo.com. cdplusdolphinvideo.com, music CDs. sepai.biz, 800-497-0539, security products. saraiwholesale.com, 800-541-1688, handbags. channelfilms.com. cheap.betterwebdir.com. cheaptoys.com. cheapchristianstuff.com. cheap-dvd-guide.com. cheaperthandirt.com, camping gear. cheapgenie.com/about.htm. cheapjoes.com, art materials. cheapstufflist.com. cheapwaresoutlet.com. checkpointdvd.com/dvd.html. childrenswholesale.com, 727-934-1109. china-direct-buy.com. cia-g.com/fashions. cindyfinishing.com, baskets. ckbproducts.com. cleanfilms.com. closeout.net. savesyoucash.com. saveonwholesale.com, 888-662-1097. scentaur.com. sell.com. sellers-depot.com. sell-free.com. selljewelry.com, 800-876-5490. sheerfashions.net, 888-241-9813, lingerie. shoebalance.com, 866-494-4094, shoes. showytrades.com. shoetrends.com. shopvac.com, 570-326-0502, vacuum cleaners. surplusdirect.com. wholesalecentral.com. wholesaledir.com, wholesale directory. wholesaledirectorydepot.com. wholesalediscounter.us. wholesalediscs.com. wholesalediscs.com, music CDs. wholesaledistributorreviews.info. wholesaledvdplus.com. wholesaleexplorer.com. wholesalefilmsales.co.uk. wholesalefromme2u.com. wholesalegarden.com, 866-584-3634. wholesalegolfequipment.net, 800-752-6406. wholesalehub.com. wholesalehub.com. wholesalejewelry.net. wholesaleknives.co.uk. wholesalelounge.com. wholesalemoviesstore.com. wholesalemusiccds.com. wholesalenc.com. wholesalepages.co.uk. wholesalepages.co.uk. wholesalebestbuy.com. wholesaleproductslistings.com. wholesalepursecentjewelry.com. wholesalepursecentjewelry.com, 256-633-0168. wholesaleroom.com. wholesales-direct.com. wholesale-security-products.xdrx.lubin.pl. wholesalesewing-supplies.com. wholesalesites.com. wholesalesandglasses.com, 866-549-6404. wholesale-suppliers.org. wholesalesuppliesplus.com, 800-359-0944. wholesalesuppliesplus.com, 800-359-0944. wholesaleu.com. wholesalewebdirect.com. 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 whsletool.com, wholesale tools. wig9.com. wihatools.com, 763-295-6591. wiki.answers.com/q/where_find_cheap_stuff_sell_ebay. wimall.com. wimall.com/joycegeorge. workshopping.com/wholesale-directory.htm. Alternative Business Work Money Association for Spirit at Work. spiritatwork.com. Conscious Pursuits. consciouspursuits.com. Integrating spirituality and work. Freedom from debt slavery. prosperityuk.com. Home Business Central. HOME-BUSINESS-CENTRAL.com. Principled Profit. Principledprofits.com. Reinventing Money. Reinventingmoney.com. Social Ventures Network. svn.org/organization.html. Nonprofit network committed to building a just and sustainable world through business. The Message Company. bizspirit.com. Dedicated to raising consciousness in business. This site offers information, inspiration, and resources for those wanting to broaden the definition of bottom line to also include spirit. The Sustainable Business Network. sbn.netforchange.com. The Sustainable Business Network, SBN, is a project of the EnviroLink Network. Working with Spirit. workingwithspirit.com. Leadership Building. Win-Win World Network. winwinworld.net. Network is an organization of empowered individuals, cultural creatives aligning themselves in information age organizations. Taxes are huge to save money. I read a huge book about saving money on taxes. The problem is that it will probably be outdated within a year or two. Go to your government's website to learn about deductions and credits and take all the ones you are legally entitled to. Books about taxes are at number 336.20-90, 343.05 to number 343.71-73, number 347.303 and number 352.44 at the library, HJ2361 to HJ4662 and KE5759 to KE5864 of the Library of Congress System and the Government Documents section. tax.gov. irs.gov. irs.gov/file, file online. irs.gov/tax topics. irs.gov/tax topics/tc101.html. irs.gov/e-file/article/0, ID =118986,00.html, list of free or cheap IRS recommended filing services. irs.gov/individuals/page/0, ID =14806,00.html, withholding calendar. irs.gov/individuals/article/0, ID =1097540,00.html, tax counseling for the elderly. irs.gov/newsroom/article/0, ID =1061890,00.html, child care tax credit. irs.gov/individuals/article/0, ID =96406,00.html, earned income tax credit. irs.gov/tax topics/tc607.html, adoption tax credit. Taxation.lawyers.com. Taxsites.com, federal, state and local taxes. mtc.gov, Multi-State Tax Commission, links to all state tax depths. 1031tax.us. 1040.com. 5010geary.com, 800 tax laws. abctaxcenter.com. irs.com. irs.gov. taxhelper.org. taxhelponline.com, 834 Nodux. taxland.com. taxlawdictionary.com. taxlibrary.com. tax-lien-help.info. taxlinks.com. taxloopholes.com, 888-592-4769. taxman.com. taxmancpa.com. taxmap.ntis.gov. taxmap.ntis.gov/taxmap/tmhome.htm, IRS tax map. taxmoms.com. taxnews.com. tax-news.com. taxnewsletters.com. taxopedia.com. taxpage.com. taxpayersalliance.com. taxplanet.com. taxprep101.com, taxproblem.org, taxprofet.com, taxprofit.com, taxreductioninstitute.com, freetaxhelponline.com, taxresolution.com, taxresources.com, taxreturns-online.net, g8.net, taxrice.com, taxsites.com, taxsites.com, tax and accounting sites, taxsites.com/associations, taxsites.com/states.html, taxspeaker.com, taxstrategies.com, taxcease.com, taxtopics.net, taxweb.com, taxfraudline, 800-829-0433. Report tax fraud.